stepping in as manager.
So how'd you like playing on Coruscant?
At first, I loved it. The Undercity's this melting pot of all these different struggles. A real vivid place, you know? After a few months of small gigs, though, I got bumped up to the popular clubs. Didn't take long for me to start hating it.
Not your scene.
It wasn't a conversation, you know? Those crowds just wanted to be able to say they'd seen the next big thing.
Sounds like you were really on the rise.
Well, my agents were ambitious. Scored me a deal that could have had me on billboards all over the court. But I said no.
That takes guts.
Well, so does slicing up raiders. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Hey, Monk. Any sign of the raiders?
So far, the skinnies that they're on the move, looking for something.
You see a guy missing an arm. Run.
Will do. Now, you're not talking about Grease, are you?
I'm afraid not. This guy's dangerous.
So is Grease, if you move his favorite cleaning rag. But I appreciate the warning, Cal. I'll keep an eye out.
Hello, Cal.
Hey, someone's in a good mood.
Perhaps it's just my penchant for optimism, but it's looking like this place might actually be profitable one day.
Means a lot coming from you.
Of course, you'd have to overhaul the plumbing, hire some real security, attend to those outrageous drink prices, and of course, it'll never be a proper establishment. But as far as outer rim watering holes go, it might just make the grade.
You should mention that to Grease. I'm sure he'd appreciate the vote of confidence.
Not a chance. Can't risk it going straight to his oblong head. Not now, barkeep.
You're back. Guess you're not dead.
Hope you weren't placing any bets.
Please. It'll take more than cutting down that chump of Zeke to impress me. Take down a real killer. Then maybe I'll wager a credit or two.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way. Now is not the time to speak.
Hey, Monk.
Good to see you, Cal. Careful out there, sport. Seems plenty of sinister fellows are coming out of the woodwork these days.
See you later, Monk.
Did you choose that paint job for the Stinger Mantis? Or was that Grease?
It's a little flashy for my taste.
Hey, when you're the galaxy's most wanted, you might as well go out in style.
The Mantis has gotten us out of more scrapes than I can count. She could do with more regular maintenance, but I couldn't ask for a better ship.
And she lives up to her name. If I were you, I'd ride that thing until the thrusters fell off.
That's the plan.
We're ready when you are, Cal. Let's get a move on.
Copy that.
You're back! Oh, it's really good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. How are things around here?
Between you and me, I think the management is much improved.
No more raider trouble here? Any threats we should be aware of?
Well, not since you put Ravis on the run. Come to think of it, they've been very quiet since then.
That's what worries me.
Don't worry about this place, Cal. I have everything under control.
Did he really stand up to that mean mug with the regenerating limbs?
His limbs regenerate?
That's right. There's all sorts of mean critters on Kobo. But every one of them would run for the hills after one look at Ravis. But you stood your ground, Cal.
Probably wasn't the smartest move, but it felt right.
You know what you fight for, and you're not afraid of a challenge.
Am I that easy to read?
Nah, but I know a fighter when I see one. And the Valley could use more of your like.
I'll try not to pick too many fights.
Mm-hmm. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll look after things while you're gone, Cal.
That's right. The outpost is under our watchful eyes.
Easy there, cowboy.
I should probably get back to the kitchen. Rush hour should be starting any time.
Is there really a rush hour?
Yeah, of course, of course. Of course, that doesn't mean we get a crowd or anything, but it's still a rush for me.
Seems like you're happy here. I like seeing that, bud.
I've got a kitchen and plenty of places to hide. I'm doing just fine. But I do miss my ship.
The Mantis misses you too.
Yeah, sure, I'll bet it does, the way you fly. Get out of here, it's almost rush hour. All right, now, where to start?
Care to play a game of hollow tactics?
Through hollow tactics, I will improve my understanding.
Advance! That Garako's got quite the kick! That's not pretty! Now that's a hollow kill!
What a show.
Advance! The foot unleashed! Heavy hit from the Garako! Obliterated!
Yes, very good.
Commence! That unit is toast! Now that's a hollow kill! And it's off the board! Oh, it never stood a chance!
Well done. Your strategy proved superior.
Holotactics! And it's off the board! Oh, so long, farewell! That's the match to Cal!
I will process this combat data and learn, hopefully.
Take care out there! Spread the word about our little game, huh?
How may I serve? Yes, that's worthy of your attention.
I'll take it.
Decisive!
Still at your research?
Of course. I could not pass up a find like Z. Sure, there are some blank spots in her memory banks.
Come again?
And yeah, it's always a bit trickier when your archives are sentient. But this sort of thing is why I came here in the first place. I'm not going anywhere.
That's pretty courageous. Raider turf isn't exactly ideal for research.
As far as I'm concerned, being on Kobo, seeing what's here with my own eyes, well, you don't make breakthroughs like this doing punch clock studies back home, you know.
Yeah, we get it.
Hey there. Take care out there, Cal.
You too. What do we have here?
Cal, I don't want to be that droid, but Cannibal won't discover itself.
Good to see you.
There's something here.
Throw it!
Something's still wrong.
You know what I like about you, Cal. You're not always bugging me to step in and help you solve disputes and whatnot.
I like to try to handle my own problems. Guessing that's the same with you.
That's right. While back, this one prospector got into an argument with his protocol droid. Got so worked up, he got violent. So, I stepped in, told the prospector if he laid another hand on his droid, I would ban him from my shop and cut his credit with every vendor in town. So, that shut him up pretty quick. Since then, well, I've been the closest thing to a mayor his town has.
I wouldn't want to mess with you.
That's another thing I like about you, Cal. Smart enough to know trouble when you see it. All right, out with it. You're not carrying disruptor tech, are you? No? How about slicer droids? Don't lie to me.
We don't mess with that black market gear.
Smart. I made that mistake once. Ooh, never again. Sold some sensor jamming tech to a customer desperate to get a syndicate off his back. They traced the sale. Killed him, came for me.
We've had a run-in or two with the syndicates.
Oh, I barely made it out alive. Now, I keep my product clean. Bit pricier, but not as costly as a blaster bolt in the back, I'll tell you that. You've been coming around here so much, you're basically a regular.
You've got great stuff.
Most shop owners would offer a discount or the like, but not me. Nothing personal, but you start handing out freebies, you have people up in arms asking, why not me, Doma? Don't need to hassle.
That makes sense.
The weather's gonna turn.
We'll talk soon.
Cal, I happen to notice that the spices are all filled to the brim.
This is your ship, Grease. I kept it just the way you left it.
Yeah, but come on, did you never cook a meal for yourself in the last years?
I cooked once or twice.
Did you? I mean, not a single grain of salt used? You don't hate salt, do you? Because I won't stand for a salt-hating crew member, that's for sure.
I'm really glad to have you back, Grease.
Yeah. Now where's my spatula? Later.